Ahoy, listeners, and welcome aboard the Beyond the Sea podcast. I'm your host, Keenan.
And I'm Kathleen. Here in Beyond the Sea podcast, we listen to the stories of people from the seas. And in today's episode, we are interviewing the characters of Herman Melville's novel Moby come to life and tell their stories.
Welcome, everyone. Before we start with the questions, would you please introduce yourselves?
I am Aaron, Captain. My mission is only to hunt Moby on that creature and only Moby. I swear, once I get my hands on the beast, I shall destroy it with it. And I am Israel. I am a whaler and a sailor aboard the river.
I'm Starbuck, the crew second mate on board.
As you can see, I can speak, unlike other fish or whale. I have killed many people, or at least
Okay, let's get started with the Q&A. Let's start with the first, of course, Captain Ahab. You have been to many fights and adventure with the whales and your crew. But do you remember what it was like when the first time it happened? What did you do? What were you thinking?
I was ready to get my hands on that beast. I didn't think that out of all the whales, the one would be the one who sent shivers down my spine.
Captain, out of all of your crew, who is the best partner aboard the Peacock and why?
I think I'm the best among them all. They're all too scared to face that beast of mine. Too fragile and wide to face what this world has to offer.
Captain Ahab, in this story, we read that you often like to put yourself, even your men, in dangerous situation where they or you might be killed. You even once pointed a gun at one of your crew, which leads me to this question. Do you ever think about the safety of your crew or even yourself? Or is it more important for you just to hunt Moby?
No, my only mission is to hunt the Moby, and I will not let anyone or anything stand in my way, even if it's my future. Besides, I don't care about the money. I'm here for friendship.
Alright, Captain, I have one last question for you before we continue with the rest of your crew and Moby Day. During your time commanding your crew, was there a specific thing or time you regret doing?
I have no regrets other than failing to kill the nasty whale Moby.
Oh, thank you, Captain. Now we will be continuing with one of the crew, Ishmael.
Thank you, Kathleen. Now let's go to Ishmael. Ishmael, what do you think about your crew, especially Peacock?
Well, at first it seemed that he was a scary man and he did try to kill me. But as our journey together went on, I realized that he was just like me, a human. And he would have as many reasons to fear me as I would fear him.
Why did you want to become a sailor? Was there something in the sea that you liked?
I like the freedom and adventures in the sea. Also, being at sea gives me a lot of fresh air and exercise. And being a sailor pays me to do all of that stuff, especially a windmill.
What was it like being on the Peacock? How did you feel when you first got there? And what was it like in the end?
At first, I thought this would be like any other ship with any other crew and any other captain. But boy was I wrong. The adventure we went through, the trials and tribulations we faced, and the loss we experienced were all beyond words.
Tell us about a moment on the ship that changed everything for you.
was the first time that Captain Ahab spoke to us for the first time from that point on. I knew what we were here for, not only to get some yells and being profit, but also to get revenge. And all we could say was, yes sir, and most of us agreed to help him till our own deaths.
Thank you, Ishmael. Now let's move on to Starbucks. Thank you, Ishmael. Now let's move on to Starbucks. So Starbucks, tell me, what do you feel after Captain Ahab points a gun at you?
And when it was a plan of you, it's scary, but I try not to let scare the situation further. As I know that it will also make it worse. Yes, I'm frustrated. And I still do, but as long as I manage to get the capture to stage 3 and not to kill him, I'm very grateful.
In the story, you have a different opinion on Captain Ahab and the rest of the crew. It will even seem that sometimes you strongly oppose his authority. Would you mind telling us why is that?
Because I'm concerned about how position with the white wheels. I'm afraid that he might forget about why he is here in the first place. It will seem that he cares more about his position than the vision or even our.
What do you feel about Captain Ahab? Do you still respect him?
Yes, I do respect, but leads to fear and anger, especially after he pointed the barrel of gun at the face.
Thank you so much, Ishmael and Starbucks. Back to you, Captain.
Thanks, Dinar. Now last but not least, Moby did. Tell me, how did you manage to kill Captain Ahab?
Oh, I managed to kill Captain Ahab by strangling him with a harpoon rope and diving him down below the petrol to drown him. Yeah, they mistakenly me from the great large squid. Captain, that will be all from me. Thank you. Thank you, Fear.
Sadly, that will be the end for our podcast.
But don't you worry. We will be back next week with another special guest. So don't forget to tune in.
That will be all from me. And thank you everyone here and everyone watching. And as always, keep on sailing. Goodbye.
Bye. Thank you for watching.